Let me know when you can see me. But actually, that is not. I don't really see that as a. You know why? The reason is baby making is a decision somebody makes. You get? But you understand what I mean, right? So you don't really do somebody so good by training them. It is a responsibility you took upon yourself, and nobody coerced you into it. You get? So when people start producing as much as they can take care of, it becomes a problem. Are you getting it? And then when they are now training those kids or doing something for them, they want to make them feel as if they are doing them favor. Whereas it is a problem, if I should put it that way, it's a problem you created for yourself. Are you getting it? Let me know when you can see me. All right. You can see me now. I actually have traded on this account today. Yeah. Well, I got you. I understand what you're saying. It's still a good decision if you want to leave your responsibility. You get? You certainly can kill yourself, and you can also kill yourself if you want to. You get? So it's just. There was a comedy I was watching yesterday. I mean, the day before yesterday. The guy called the one hospital and was asking him how much they buy kidney. The doctor was like, we don't buy kidney. Kidney is meant for donation. That is not sold in any hospital. So the guy was like, okay, the doctor said, I hope you understand selling of kidney is illegal in the country. The guy was like, is the pest is my own. I'm not trying to get another person's kidney. The doctor said it's still an illegal. Anyway, that kidney is actually being donated. And you know, asked the doctor, what about blood? How much do they buy a pint of blood? The doctor say usually 20,000, but still blood is not so that is actually donated in the hospital. And mind you, you can't donate more than 1 pint. Okay, no, the guy that asked asked the doctor, so 5 pints will be about he was like trying to make the calculation. The doctor now told him that you can't donate more than 1 pint of blood. So, so the guy was now like, when he now dropped the call, he was like, what kind of country are we even in? These people has blocked everywhere where person feel just take, you know, get out of his problem. It was like, even if you want to kill yourself, they will still say it's illegal to commit suicide. That is, they want to make sure you suffer until you die. I laugh, honestly speaking. Uh, just a very funny thing anyway. But life is actually balanced though. The only thing, I want to tell you something. The only thing is this. You know, it's just like life is usually a zero sum game. It has no life is usually a zero sum game. What it means is this. You know, nobody came into this life with a manual. You understand what I mean, right? So everything you do here is what you learned here. So in training your children is a very big responsibility. It's not just giving of food. It's not just about moral. It's not about religious and their spiritual well-being. You even have to take them through the other ethical means of living, like how to make money, how to manage finances. Are you getting it? And even how to be smart. Are you getting it? So, but then the problem is most parents don't, or rather, most homes don't really have it all. Are you getting what I mean? Some people will know how to train you towards money making, they will know how to build you spiritually. Some will know how to build you spiritually, they will know how to train you through money making. Some will know how to train you through money making, but they won't tell you, they won't know how to build you to be smart. There are people that has money, but they are not smart. Are you getting what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. Education is just the starting point. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, mm, okay. 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 Mm, okay. Okay. I know education is not necessarily formal education. I understand what you're saying. There are so many informal educational systems, of course. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. At least they start becoming an asset to the society, important to the society at least. It's only through education you can become something in the society. Problem solver, somehow. You must give something to the society. It's not necessarily that you're going to give money, but there's a service you are giving to the society. I get what you're saying. I perfectly do get what you're saying. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Thriving in psychology, social science, social science. I know it's a social science. I get it. It's still related. Because you are now beginning to employ experience, environmental experience, which is beyond formal education. Are you getting it? They lend you your students loan, sort of. Somebody, there was this documentary. All right. All right. There was this documentary I was listening to some time ago. It's been long anyway. So the narrator was saying that in that video, it's a long video anyway. So he was talking about the West, that is UK, America, and the rest of them. So he said that one of the reasons, I'm just cutting this based on our discussion. So he said one of the reasons why some blacks don't really understand that there is institutional racism in these countries is because you haven't really put yourself in those jobs that's elite oriented. He said there are elite jobs you will get in US, elite courses you will study in the US, and in the UK you now start understanding that getting a job will be very hard for you. She said that it will even be easier for you to run for the office of the prime minister or even the president of the United States, because those offices can still be controlled. Even as a president, you can be controlled. Are you getting it? You are just signing documents. You are not making those decisions. Are you getting it? But then these jobs that will make you a boss over white people, it will be very difficult. You might get a job though, but then you will understand that there is actually, institutional racism in these countries. Yes, she said it. He said, but if you look for jobs that is very normal, Abby, yeah, yeah, because you are needed, you are very much needed. Okay, okay, yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, crime rate is high. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Which is what the world needs, not just in Nigeria. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. That is true. Okay. But in health, she can still have her own business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She wants a little bit of freedom. You say what? I didn't get you. Internship. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. I even want this thread. Wow. Obasanjo during his time, he said one of the reasons why our graduates don't get jobs is because they study irrelevant courses. They just want to get into the university. You won't have to check the environment. No, Obasanjo said that, but that is true, and people are beginning to find out. Are you getting it? Yeah. What did she do? Some people go and do zoology in Nigeria. Zoology. Yes, I got you. Mm. Yeah. Okay. No, but it's an honest no, some people like honest people though. But you will still find the person that will agree. The most important thing is you are being honest. Are you getting it? You will definitely see somebody that will accept it. You don't know. How I will feel? This is pre-information, correct? It's not an information. It's not a topic you raise in the middle of a relationship, isn't it? You understand what I mean, correct? So going by that, it's up to you to think it out. If it's something that's gonna work, let me even tell you. Some people on their own prefer being single. You know that? Okay. Yeah. Committed, yeah. 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 Mm. Okay. Okay. And the girl didn't know he was married in Nigeria. Okay. Of course, people are in that position too. Okay. Yeah, well, almost 14 years ago. Okay. Mm. Okay. Like, okay, you even thought that probably it's their arrangement. Oh my goodness. Mm. Yeah. No. You even start feeling guilty self somehow. Yes. You are worried already. Yeah. No. Already. Oh yeah. You have to move on. Yeah. Yeah. She never thought about that. If it were to say she has gotten someone else, it would have been a different thing. It would have been easier for the guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But that's another thing. That's another thing. But did he at any point, like he rightly told you, asked the woman to just move on? It could be. Yes, I do. Mm. Yes, allow him to come. Let him come and hustle his way out. Although the decision is up to him, though. Okay, he's already married. Okay, okay, okay. He is correct. He is really right somehow. If he has, it's better. If he has that money, if he do have it, the best thing is to do that, because when people get seriously engaged with financial transaction, they might just look away from certain things. Yes. But if she's just not doing anything and banking on this man over there, becomes a problem. The more committed she seems to. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yes. She's not. She's not. Even traditionally and otherwise, she's not. On social media. But she's not really normal. She's not really normal. She should know that. Yeah. She just wants to destroy that union. That's all. It's not as if she doesn't know what she's doing. She know what she's doing. He just wants to put a problem in that relationship. But the truth is, even if that other relationship ends up, this guy is not going to marry her. Are you getting what I mean? Because he will see her as the problem in his life. So that is how these things happens. There's another thing you really need to understand. This issue of love, there's a time in your life as a human being when you start thinking beyond it. Are you getting it? You start understanding that your joy and happiness may not necessarily be in company of somebody. Are you getting it? If you can, I'm just telling you the truth. It happens. So yes, definitely you do. You certainly do have to. Yeah. Yes, it's better two. It's better two than one. That is the truth. You know. He's just talking him. That one is not witchcraft. It's witchcraft anyway. That's what it is. You don't know. But if she has responsible people around her, they should be telling her that this thing doesn't really worth it anymore. You know, this person has moved on. The best thing you can do is just move on. Okay, let me tell you what happened. What happened to my brother, my immediate elder brother. Hmm? He had a girlfriend in Lagos. You know, so they had about 3 kids together, 2 boys, 1 girl. You know, so all of a sudden, okay, this guy has been struggling anyway. So when I now came back, the first time I came back from Indonesia, I gave him some money to start up a business. I asked him business he wanted to do, so he told me. I gave him money to start. So, you know, so they started whatever it is, I don't know. But then, after some time, about either last year or so, yes, either last year, so he told me that the woman that's his woman girlfriend, he hasn't married him yet. He hasn't married her yet. So he told me that the girl's brothers gave her money to go and start a business in Owerri. I said okay. So since that time, he's been worried that he really wants to go and do dowry and all that. I said, well, anything that has to do with dowry payment and all that is something that is up to you, you know. So you have to really work it out. If you are ready, what you have to do is to call a meeting and people will accompany you. That is how it's done. I won't be the one in front. You'll be the one in front. You get? So, but that is how it's done anyway. So now, so the woman now relocated and started the business, where he was saying that she told, the lady told him that the brother said she should leave him since he doesn't want to do the dowry. I said, okay, that's the right thing. She should leave you, of course, you know. so, so now, that is how I behave. So, no, sometimes in life, you just have to just say the truth, the obvious truth. You don't have to argue obvious truths. So, so now look at what happened. Now, this my brother at a point started struggling, in Lagos again. I said, okay, I think it's time you relocate because it seems you're not doing very well in this your Lagos journey. you know. So we now had to pay for a house in Owerri. Yes, I think I told you about this. Yes, it's in Imo State, it's the capital of Imo State. So we now paid for a house for him and sponsored him. So now, so he kept pressing me to call the woman, to call that his girl, that he knows that his girl listens to me. Actually, the girl is very good friend to me, somehow. Very good friend. Let me put it down. So he kept persuading me to call her. I refused. For over 1 year. I refused that I will not call. And it's deliberate because I know that once I come into the picture, it will be all about bills, and all those. So I didn't want to step in at all. So he kept persuading me. So one day, I got a message from the girl. So he told me something, so we started discussing. I said, wow, I like that you have really relocated to where, how has it been with you? All those things. After pleasantries, I was like, so send me the pictures of those girls now, those guys, those your kids now. Make I just see. So she said, okay, sure. So she sent me this picture. When I now looked at the picture, I saw a picture on the wall, a wedding picture of her on the wall with another man. Listen, so when I saw that picture, I was like, I didn't talk, I forwarded that picture to my elder brother who is in South Africa. I said, look at what I'm saying. From this picture, this girl has married, So I now forwarded the same picture to my immediate elder brother. I asked him, is this person in this picture not that your girl? He was asking me, is she the one? I asked him, like, you asked me whether this person is your girl. Am I the one to tell you who your girl is? So he said that it could be her. Now look at what happened. After some time, I now went back to see that picture she sent me again. She has deleted it. I said, okay, now I'm certain that maybe she has found out that she actually, yes, or that maybe what I saw, because it wasn't intentional. She didn't intentionally send me that. You get? It's just a picture on the wall from the background of the photo she sent me. All this enlargement picture in parlor now, something like that. So I said, okay. Now I called my brother. I was like, I did what is called reverse psychology on him. I said, I called that girl's brother, and he told me that you are aware that this girl is married. My brother was like, yes, the guy told him that time that the girl was. I said, you are aware. So why are you pressing us as if you don't know? Are you getting it? So what am I saying? This thing that happen when men do such things, women also do such things. So my brother has been stalking this woman and keeps pressing. I said, allow this woman to be. She's already married. So the best thing you can do for yourself is, if you really want to see these kids, concentrate and build yourself. That's all. If you want to see these kids, report and tell her you want to see them. If she refuses, report her to the welfare. I get the good thing. Two of you are where report her to whatever welfare you have there. Welfare will invite her. If she refuses, they will go and arrest her. I get it. But remember that if you are asking for these things, it's going to come with expenses, which I know that currently you are not financially able to take those things. Are you getting it? So in the case you are not able to take it, just concentrate and keep building yourself. If you must get married, start looking for a new relationship. That's just your reality now. You can't ask this woman to divorce her current husband because you have never married her. Exactly. I even told him that, see, what you even think, this woman is seeing you. She knows your scores. Anytime she has that you have gotten money now, you will see her. She will bring your bill. Yes. No, she may not really come back because she's married legally. Okay, yes, yes, that's another thing. And these kids too, we have reasons to look for you. But for now, they don't have any reason to start looking for you. So 3 kids is too much for any man to take. Even if the new husband wants to take 3 kids is too much. Are you getting it? So even if it's a family that's looking for children and they have 3, whatever inheritance they have will be too small to be shared among 3. 3 people. If it were to say it's one daughter or so, it's always easier. But if it's 3 is too much, man. So that's just what I told my brother. Say, man, you have to really move on. That is your reality. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Basic traditional wedding, no. Basic. Okay. The guy. Okay. Wait, what are they just doing now? That's what I want to understand. They are married, right? Okay. Okay. The traditional wedding, yes. Uh huh. Yes. The same time, or this one was current girlfriend before she met the London babe. Okay. Okay. Okay, the girl is actually attacking their marriage. Is that what you mean? Is let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Most times I don't even blame these women that, or let me say, these outside forces. You know who I blame? In this case, who I will blame is the guy. Because he is in control of the whole thing. You are simply married. You have never been married to the other girl. You have your current family to protect, isn't it? So why listening to, why even the conversation in the first place? She doesn't even need to be aware of her. She doesn't even need to be aware of her. Okay. 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 I like got you. I like got you. Who is saying the nonsense? The girl in Nigeria? Let her block her now. Is it too difficult to do? It's not very difficult to do. Just block him, let now move on. And this person vomiting all this trash, is she even a husband, a wife material? I've been what do they call? Is it? Oh my god. What the guy has to do is simply block the girl and move on. I mean the current girl. I just did 31%. I think we will stop. Eh? No, I'm already done it, and I already won it. I think I won it even before I told you. And then I wanted to tell you that it's beginning to stretch, so maybe we will stop and maybe continue tomorrow. At least we made. No problem. No problem, I understand. No, we will send it to your account now. You don't have to go through it. I will show you how we do it. So, my dear, what she has to do is just some of them don't, but sometimes you just have to face reality. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's another. The only reason why this girl, this current wife of the doctor, will understand is probably because the doctor is maybe faithful, or maybe truthful to him. You know, sometimes you have to believe. What are you talking about? Intertribal marriage, are they not working? My neighbor here, is she not a Yoruba married to one Igbo guy? Let me tell you what happened. The first time I had this experience of intertribal marriage. I won't say it's actually an experience though. In those days in Aba, when we are still at struggling stage, you know. So at a point, I had a sort of a place where so many people come, you know. So there was this doctor then. That doctor then, as I then, the man was pretty rich, you know. Rich in the sense that at least he has three cars. As I then, he had Toyota Highlander. That time Toyota Highlander was a very, you know, new car, you know. I didn't tell you. He had Toyota Highlander, he had Toyota Camry, he had this Audi, one Audi then. In those days, he usually drives he had a hospital in Owerri, you get, but his family lives in Aba. But he has his own hospital in Owerri. Private hospital, you get, in Owerri. But he now, so that time he was like shuttling about to Owerri either 2 times a week or so. His specialist hospital is sort of. Then the wife drives that Toyota Highlander. Then they have a driver that uses that Audi to run school runs for their children. You know. So then let me tell you now. Then so one day people started discussing. Okay, somebody wanted to marry somebody. One guy wanted to get married. Okay, no, all these girls that do abo, all these girls from usually Ogun State that sell abo, you know. So you get one where guys normally they call it yawomi, you know. So one of them was like, say these girls, some of them are already married. You can't even marry them. The guy said, why would he marry them? So they started discussing. Then that doctor now said actually that his own wife, he said there's one problem with tribal marriage, you know, that when he met his wife, but you won't know that woman is a Yoruba because she speaks Igbo fluently, except that day that guy said that and I never knew. You get? So I'm just telling you the truth. So the guy said when he wanted to marry the wife, that his family, everybody refused this. But the problem is he was rich, so nobody could stop him. That is just it. So he said that the problem is he was rich, so nobody could stop him. So he said on the day of their wedding, that after they went to do the traditional wedding in the girl state, in Ekiti state, Ekiti, you get? So yeah, after they did the traditional wedding, he said then on the day of, he said even the girl's family doesn't really, he said they have money actually, you get, but they don't really know the capacity of his own family. Are you getting it? He said the day they came for the wedding, he said the wedding was done in Christ the King Cathedral Aba, the biggest church they have in Aba then. Said that about 3 bishops was there, so many kings, you know, so many His Royal Highness and all that. Then the family was really shocked. So the guy was like saying that if you want to marry somebody and you say your family is doing this, or your like some guys will always tell you, you are nobody. That is what it means. He said all these people that will say their mama didn't allow them to, you are just deceiving yourself. So why I'm saying this is in the case of this man doctor you are talking about, everything is in his hands. He has moved on. He can even sue this person for even for cyber stalking. Right? Yes, threaten her even if you don't make the move. Threaten her with lawsuit. She will just withdraw immediately. Actually, the problem is one of the reasons is this. One of the reasons for that is this. Oftentimes in Nigeria, marriage is a sort of escape from poverty. Are you getting it? So when people now see you as a problem, if you want to just take that man away from, they will fight to death. Now. Are you getting it? So that is just what it is. We see it as a sort of escape from poverty. But in the case of that doctor, his family is made. You get so this other woman really have to move on. He's not really committed to. The guy wasn't even hiding it, let alone. You get. Okay. Yes, of course. Yeah. Let me even tell you something. One of the ways to escape so many things is through marriage. What I mean is this. There are people who don't like their tribe. You get? Yeah? Really? Alright, so we talk later. Take care. No problem. Take care. Bye bye. Cyber stalking. Not you, Egon. Why is this thing taking so long to show me analytics? Okay, I think I thought I'll stop this live stream. I have it here.